This next fight is scheduled for 4 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my left. Making his professional debut tonight, coming to us from Watertown, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Javier, the Puerto Rican powerhouse, Torres. And his opponent, standing directly across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my right. He's sporting gold trunks with black and white trim. His record perfect. 2 wins, 0 defeats, 2 big wins by way of knockout. He comes to us from nearby Haverhill, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, the natural, Nicky Tejada.
So far,
4
guys.
rounds, junior welterweights.
Nicky's.
So far, guys, would you say that's the best pop of the night?
It is.
Yeah.
And look at Nicky.
He is
in
ready.
his grill
He's
right
in
now.
his zone.
He was already talking
Guys,
before
I
Javier came out of his corner. I don't think he appreciated the weight.
Hey, that's the stare of the night right there, man. That
Yeah.
is all focus. A lot of people are excited about this kid. I'm not sure if we're going to get to see a lot of him tonight. But, hey, Javier Torres said, I'm going to give him his toughest fight.
I don't know if Javier just went through all that to lay down, you know.
Javier a little slappy with the punches, but he came to fight. He's here.
Yep.
He's taking the forward step right now.
Yeah, he better keep
Which
that
somebody
lead.
as strong as Nicky could backfire fast.
He better keep that lead hand up, though, because if he drops that again like that, he's going to,
Good
going to be on the
combination
receiving end of a very hard right. Oh, beautiful body
See that
shot.
body shot? It just sounds different. Nicky's got very heavy hands.
Yeah. Really strong, strong physique.
Again, he's not getting his body into those. Those are just kind of setup hooks, but they have a pop to him because he's just so physically strong.
Yeah.
Javier's swarming him, though. You know, Nicky looked super comfortable in his first 2 times out there. He's looking like he's,
You know what I like is that he's not bum rushing him like he did in his last fight.
Right.
He's taking a little time, seeing what's going on.
And guys, Javier, doesn't look out of place. You know,
No.
Again, from that kickboxing background, he's got
it's a combat
experience.
veteran. Yeah. He's not walking off the street.
He said he came to fight, and I think that's very clear so far.
Nice right hand, left uppercut. Nicky's finding a home for that left uppercut, guys.
I feel like a left hook to the body.
That right hook to the body, too, has been
I think the body's a little soft there for Torres,
Just for Nicky's sake of development, I hope this guy gets out of the first round. I think it'd be good for Nicky to get a little extra time.
Yeah, absolutely. Get him. Oh, nice body shot there.
But the dynamics have changed. Nicky's now starting to mug him, and that's what he does best.
Yeah. Nice uppercut there, counter.
Yeah.
As he came in.
I like the way Nicky's finding that left uppercut.
Yeah.
As you know, Kyle and Chris, that's not an easy punch to land.
No.
Right.
If Nicky would just fire a nice, mean, straight right hand when Javier's parring with that jab, I think he might stop him right here in this first round. Although I hope he gets into the second. It'll be good for him.
I think a question that we have to ask.
Oh, right
good
there.
pull right
Beautiful.
hand.
Straight right hand. Beautiful.
Trying to pour
Javier's
it on.
tough,
He's tough, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking
Nice
those
uppercut.
shots and fighting back. Guys, I think we do have to ask ourselves if Nicky is targeting the nipple at this point. I'm really impressed with Javier's durability so far.
Same here.
He did come to fight. He did come to fight.
Again, Nicky.
You don't cut off a perfectly good nipple ring to just go in there and lay down.
Nice
No, you do not.
Nicky
Interesting
Tejada,
first
if
round.
he will just stick with that right hand, will score a knockout.
Yeah.
Although he's finding the left uppercut nice, this guy is wide open for a right hand.
Yeah. Straighten things out a little bit and keep digging down to the body.
And hitting that body as well. Absolutely, Chris.
And one of the things I think we can all agree on, guys, is this crowd just gets bigger and bigger.
Right.
It is packed in here because of Nicky Tejada,
Right.
and because of Shayna Fabiano, who is coming up in our next fight in the
main event
and
and
the
the
monster
Broadway
main
boxing guys who always.
Yeah.
I mean, I just turned around. I I can't even see the
Yeah.
doors.
I mean, we have an intriguing co-main event that we're going to be talking
Yes.
about shortly. And then, of course, the main event is just sensational, as good as it gets, a 50-50 fight. Meanwhile, Nicky Tejada having his way with Javier Torres, but Torres putting up, I think, much more of a fight than we expected.
Definitely.
But this is good for Nicky. He'll grow from this.
100%.
Absolutely.
Now, Nicky's first fight, I believe, was a second-round stoppage of Mike Taylor, who earned his first victory earlier tonight. Is
Yeah,
correct,
that
Kyle?
was his debut.
Okay.
And his second fight was that one against Carl Langston this summer
So
in Melrose.
It would be a victory for Javier to take Nicky into the third,
Right.
if possible.
And that wouldn't be a bad thing for Nicky either.
Absolutely not.
Right.
No. Not a lot to learn from running across the ring and bombing a guy out. You know?
Right.
Somebody that could be a real prospect like Nicky needs time. He needs rounds. He
Yeah.
needs to have experiences.
Yeah, again, he didn't have the longest amateur career, but based off his wrestling pedigree as a competitor, this is a
Yeah.
guy that expects to be the best.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he expects of himself.
Yeah. I just don't think there's a lot of pop on Torres' shots. You
No,
know?
and I actually think Nicky's deliberately kind of slowing down his own offense to pick a shot while Javier Torres is punching. To me, that looks what's happening.
Nice little counter hook there.
See, guys, that right hand he will not miss with. But like you said, Chris, a little more body work. That's the only thing I could really critique.
Yeah, you get
right
a soft guy like that in front of you, you just got to go down there, you know.
He
Just
might have
like-
heard of us. He might have heard us.
Torres returned the favor, though.
Torres is tough, man. Does Nicky look just so much bigger than Torres?
He does look much
Yeah.
bigger.
I don't know if he's just stronger, he carries the weight better, but
Right.
Bigger frame as
Yeah.
well.
Torres
Nice.
looks like
this
he
is
could fight at 130, not 40.
Yeah.
you know.
You know, guys, that delay can throw a fighter off. You
Yeah.
know, like that was
Right.
15 minutes standing around in the ring.
Yeah. And that
I
was
mean-
my concern for Nicky, but I
and-
mean, he
and
looks sharp.
Yeah, a good trainer is going to be in the back getting you ready to peak exactly at that right,
Right.
moment, and then all of
You
a sudden
worked up
it's
a
out the
sweat,
window.
now you're
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
ring cooling off.
And you're not hitting pads, you're not
No.
throwing any punches.
Yep.
You know.
And I know exactly what Ray Hebert's looking for. Having been coached by Ray as a kid myself, Ray loves to keep it simple with the straight punches.
Yep.
So I guarantee you that right hand that I would like to see Nicky throw more of, Ray is going to be asking for.
Yeah. I mean, the basic combination, obviously, in boxing, if you're going head to body, is a 1-2 and then a 3 down to the body.
Yep.
I just kind of think that's there all day.
Right.
I think you could just throw a 1-2 and then a hook down to the body. And because, I mean, that lead hand of Torres is really dropping quite a bit after he
Yeah.
throws his punches. He's a little bit of a swimmer with it. And, you know,
But guys,
But he's
based off
here.
of this round, I'd say there's a good chance this might go all 4 rounds.
it's interesting. Interesting, yeah.
Definitely haven't seen Javier
Yeah.
in any trouble yet.
Nicky's getting good work. And,
Yeah.
and listen, Javier's throwing punches.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see a world where the judges would give him the round, but
Right.
he is letting his hands go.
Yeah.
No, he was very busy that round. Just all the meaningful punches were landed by Nicky, so it's a Nicky Tejada round. And this is good. This is not necessarily a bad thing that Nicky's not knocking this guy out. In my opinion, this is when I'm bringing a prospect up, I embrace these scenarios.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
time under the bright lights is
It may
Yeah.
not be what like the friends and family want to see. They want
Exactly.
the big knockout, but this will do more for him than anything. Hell, he doesn't even know as a professional if he can go into the 3rd round. Of course, he thinks he does, but until
Right.
you do it, you don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly right, Chris.
I got to tell you what, I've been nothing all week impressed with Dylan Filion. Not only did he pull off an upset in his first fight, he is right now giving Javier some incredible advice in the corner, great energy. You know, I mean, that's great to see. That's somebody that not only are they fighting, they're helping other fighters. That's something that you see a lot here at Boston Boxing. Everybody's here to help each
That's
other.
something
you know.
I've thought was cool about that whole team over there is they're all
They got each other's
They
backs,
got
yeah.
each other's backs. You got
Listen, when the B-sides get a win, it changes the energy, you know.
again. There's that right hand that Nicky Tejada can't miss with,
Yeah.
whether Javier's in the southpaw stance or the conventional
Yeah.
stance. He just needs to throw it more and go to the body a little more. Another right hand.
I mean, that's a 1, 2, 3 to the body right there.
And the body shot was
from
well
the
placed.
from the southpaw stance.
I just don't think there's a lot of pop on it.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's picking up a little momentum right now, but like you guys said, there's no pop on his punches.
No.
Yeah.
Javier.
And I'm not crazy. That was the first time he switched to southpaw, right?
No, right at the beginning of the round.
I'm sorry. All right.
He's actually having. He just caught Nicky Tejada with a straight left down the middle. I don't think Tejada was bothered by it, but.
No, but just based on punch output alone, you could make a case he's grabbing this round.
Eating those jabs, though. But the more he opens up, though, the more Nicky finds it.
Tejada's opening up on Torres.
Torres returning, though.
Wow.
Now Tejada's absolutely up on this round just on that exchange alone.
Yeah. I actually thought he was losing the round up until that exchange.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah, that southpaw work
Torres is
that
sneaking
Torres
sticking a little body
put together
shot
was really good.
I hope to see Torres again in Boston boxing. He clear as day. He's going to give guys rounds.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he's an arm puncher, and a world full of arm punches. But he's game. He knows how to fight. He's got good composure.
I mean, he's answering back.
You take that big exchange where Nicky sort of had him in trouble.
Yeah.
It's actually a Javier Torres round.
Right.
Nicky has very nice composure for a guy who's only had 2 professional fights.
Right.
So, it's the body language. It's
Yeah.
that things like that go a long way.
They're just in a phone booth this round.
Another body
That was
shot.
a good left hook. That was a good shot to the body. As you guys know, as fellow professional fighters, it's some body shots are not so much about the power as much about the placement. That was, I guarantee Nicky felt that.
It's a needle in the haystack, I've seen guys take monster shots. I take it all day, and then a tiny little pop,
The guy across the ring right there was the master of it, right?
I'll tell
Mickey
you
Ward.
guys,
My God. Yeah.
I'm going to call that round even.
I'm going to give it to Javier. You know what? I'm going to have fun with that. I'll probably have to hear from it for Ray afterwards, but I thought Javier put a lot of work in that round, And you make a good point. Mickey Ward is here. We'll have to reference that, of course, as we already have. Nobody arguably worked the body shot like he did,
Yeah.
The mighty Steve Clark in the house for New England. This is like a who's who
Wants to
of the
see
New
more
England
body shots,
boxing
he said.
scene. It's out of control. We got Jimmy Birchfield in the parking lot selling hot dogs. I mean, like, everybody is here tonight.
Jimmy Birchfield is...
No. But I'm sure if the vendor needed help, he would, because everybody helps everybody out here. It's a wonderful scene.
Fourth and final round here, right?
And Torres just landed a straight.
Yep. He's had a lot of success from the southpaw stance.
Yeah, Sean, you think that threw Nicky off?
Yeah, I have to be honest. It seemed to have changed the complexion of the fight a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like he's had success.
Now Nicky, if he used his jab and straight punches, he's comfortable on the inside. But if he used his jab and straight punches, he'd make this night a lot easier for himself.
Just like that. You know what's cool is Javier Torres told anybody that would listen that he's come to fight, and I'm going to give him his toughest fight. And to be honest with nice shot by
Again,
Tejada.
the straight right hand. Nicky can't.
Comes right back. And I think a lot of people, when he was saying that at the weigh-in yesterday, I don't think they believed him, And it's nice to see somebody say, I'm coming to fight, and they actually do. They actually show up, He knows he doesn't have the experience that Nicky Tejada does. He doesn't have any fans in the crowd like Nicky Tejada does.
Right.
But the Puerto Rican powerhouse, as he calls himself, Kyle,
he's making a good account of himself.
He's making a good account of himself.
Just a good volume puncher.
Yeah.
Nicky would make the fight easier for himself. He just gave him a jab to look at.
Yeah.
I've been in a phone booth for these last 2 rounds.
Well, Nicky's a rugged, strong kid. I think he likes being on the inside.
Well, I actually
but
think
again,
he's having a lot of fun in there. He's smiling a lot. Yeah. He's probably enjoying the rounds. You know. But yeah, this is not a walk in the park. No.
No, the third, and now the fourth round have been competitive. Again, the straight
pull
right hand.
Yeah, he's landed that a couple times.
Guys, it looks like Javier Torres is going to take Nicky Tejada
The distance.
all 4 rounds, take him to the distance. I don't think anybody that was privy to this fight thought
Another
that
good
this
body
was going
shot
to be
by
the outcome.
Torres.
Well,
Ooh, nice
Look
right
at
hand by
that, back
Nicky.
and forth.
You lost your bet as far as the pre-fight festivities.
Absolutely.
Taking longer than the bout itself.
That's a
because-
bet I was hoping to lose.
Yeah. One you don't mind losing when these guys go out and fight like this. Torres pushing last 10 seconds.
Oh,
Nicky's calling in the middle of the
for a
ring.
war. He wants a fight.
Ooh, nice right hand by Nicky Tejada. And another nice right
Good
hand.
finish.
What another
Good fight.
exciting
Yeah.
fight. We've had some amazing fights here tonight, guys.
Yeah.
You know, this is what good matchmaking is all about. Peter Zimbor, Boston Boxing Promotions president.
It was worth the wait, that one.
Yeah, he knows how to put them together.
Yep.
He knows how to put together a really good match.
I really hope Nicky Tejada is not upset with himself by not getting that knockout. I think it's a good thing.
You said valuable
After
rounds.
getting
Yep.
back-to-back knockouts, I think this is a beneficial thing in the long run that he
he's-
got 4 rounds in.
He's squinting a little bit with that glove coming off. Do you think there's any chance maybe he hurt the hand? I could be reading that wrong, but it seems like he's having a little trouble getting
a little
the glove
off, so I wouldn't be surprised.
See how he reacts when he gets the glove off.
And if you guys noticed, when they were signaling towards the end of the round, Nicky all of a sudden was able to punch with a lot more authority because I think he knew
that was
the end was coming.
I'd be interested to see if he did hurt his hand.
Because did you notice right at the end of the round what me and Kyle were just talking about? Once he knew the end of the round was coming, he punched with more authority than he had all night.
Yeah. Great learning experience for him. It'll be very interesting to see where his career grows. But this was a good one for him. This is a fight that I think he'll be happy with, you know.
He doesn't seem to be favoring it. Were you talking about the right or the left?
It was the right hand.
All right. That one's not
Not
out of
sure
the glove
exactly.
yet.
And if there was going to be a knockout, it would have been from that right hand.
Uh-huh.
So I'm interested to know as well if he hurt his hand because
Great performance. I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch his career grow. He's one of the very young fighters who's just starting in this area that 2-3 years from now, you're going to see him, if not in a year,
100%.
in a main event, maybe potentially at the Thanksgiving Eve Spectacular.
And the thing about it, guys, is for a guy that didn't have a long amateur career and only had 2 pro fights, one thing I want to give him a lot of credit for is he's very relaxed in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. He's got a lot of talent. It's going to be interesting to see where his career goes for sure. And meanwhile, Javier Torres, nothing but respect, nothing but props for taking a fight like this, coming to a guy's hometown, making his pro debut in a sport that he doesn't specialize in.
Right.
And coming to fight.
Right.
Because we have seen in the past a lot of guys cross over from MMA, and they're there for the check because they care about the MMA, and they take a body shot, I'm good.
Yeah,
But that's not what happened tonight.
No, not at all.
Everybody came to fight.
That whole team came to fight, and 2 out of the 3 of them already have victories tonight.
Victories, right.
Good show.
Yeah, they actually represented the mixed martial arts world, which I have a lot of respect for and involvement in as well.
Of course.
They represented MMA very well tonight.
Well, guys, while we are waiting for the gloves and the decision, I think we're almost here. Excited to talk about the co-main event. There's a lot of storylines getting ready to come up in our co-main event tonight. Nicky Tejada's fans happy with their guy tonight.
Making it known that they feel the decision should go his way.
We are almost there. Nicky Tejada coming over telling the announcer team that he could have done way better. But I think it was an amazing learning experience, and I think he's going to be able to take a lot from this.
In the long run, it'll be better for him because,
Right.
again, he got those valuable rounds in.
Of course, he's going to feel that he could have done better.
Of course.
Both athletes going 4 hard rounds tonight here in Windham, New Hampshire. After 4 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Kevin Hope scores the fight 40-36, whereas Judge Martha Tremblay and Eddie Scunzio score the fight 39-37. For your winner, and still undefeated, Nicky, the Natural Tejada.
Fun fight, great learning experience. We're going to see more Nicky Tejada for sure
Definitely.
here in Boxing Promotions.